Um,
Okay, thanks.
we go over here now.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Just look, George. No. Where are you going? I said, where are you going all the way over there for?
A statue. The statue. The statue. The statue.
Oh.
Per disciplinum.
Here we go.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
Well, that was impressive.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Sure was. But let's use the names on that. And then let's look through it.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove. Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Oh,
Let me see. MCCC XIV. That's 1314.
1314. Wonder what that means.
Hello again, Father. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Oh?
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Oh?
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the
Oh.
church has a reputation for being haunted.
Oh, really now?
Many times people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window.
Really?
But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
George. Speaking of which,
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
aren't you going to take the lens back, George? No, not look through it. Take the lens back.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake.
Yes, we... No, he said the far corner. Was that this one?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no
Ooh.
mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb.
What does it
Hey,
say?
maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more.
Psalms.
Psalms
Okay, I said it wrong.
22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a
You sure
steel
damn do.
trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all,
Oh, for
the De
God's sake,
Vasconcelos
George.
arms were already on the manuscript. Note, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance
Oh, yeah?
all of its own.
Like what?
I didn't have time.
No, but you have time to go over here and leave. That's right, George, you're leaving this church now. Go. And we're going back to the museum this time. We have to talk to Andre again. And much for the lack of the music, Why is there no music? Okay, there is music. There's no music in this place. Okay. Here we go. Let's not talk to the guard. Let's talk to Andre.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Don't call me Georgie, goddammit.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces.
Wait, why didn't you
Horrible.
mention to him earlier?
Sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in
Oh?
Paris,
Really?
Where?
at the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Oh, really?
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
This is
It's
interesting.
a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
Blood?
That's right.
What do you mean that's right? This so calmly.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions.
Onions.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Let's keep admiring that thing, yeah, wherever you're looking at. I think that's the last time we go to the museum, but I'm not too sure about that. Site Site the Bahamoth. That's where we go now. Let's talk to the painter guy. He seems interested, worthy.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
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 Okay.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional
Yeah, you just
pride.
painted
I
him.
don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
What's
You'll
that?
probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider.
Yeah.
Perhaps tomorrow too.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you
Just
hired
look at
to
him,
do here?
George.
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building
Wait, huh?
clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job.
Wait. What?
Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Oh.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job.
Why is that?
I would complain to my union, but là.
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Oh, like you.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex
I
oyster.
don't want to
No
anyone looking at
archaeologist
that.
dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's just grab this bucket and get out of here.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I
Oh,
should
yeah,
think
alright.
so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Puh!
What's so bad about that? Okay, let's just look around the dumpster. No, what
Hey,
do you
you.
want?
Get away from my dumpster.
Your dumpster? Fine, let's leave you alone. Hello there, Mr. Security Guard.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Well, you failed the test.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Damn. Why did you see that from just clicking on the Templar?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me sharing sheep?
Take it
Maybe.
easy, I just didn't realize you were a
You said
guard.
calm down, not take it easy, George.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the
Oh,
ground.
for God's sake. This guard's annoying me. I'm leaving him right now.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's through this door, so I'm pretty sure we can't go for that one.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
Oh, let's go in the toilet.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Why? It's locked. Why?
Hi again.
What is it?
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling
Oh,
of deja
yes.
vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you very much.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
That's very kind of him. Oh, he's given us a whole bunch of keys.